So, A Love Letter to You 4 is an album that, while I was excited when it was announced and I was looking forward to it coming out, I didn't really have very much high hopes for it. The last album he put out, A Love Letter to You 3, that was an okay album. It had some good stuff off of it. I believe he put out another album as well, which I don't remember the name of. But I listened to that one, and that one wasn't very good. So, despite me being excited for this album, I didn't have very high expectations for it. But let me just say, I was pretty impressed with this album, so I figured I'd go through it a little bit, kind of discuss what I liked about it. This album is 21 tracks long, and but it's only about an hour long, so it's not too long or anything. Just a lot of short tracks on there. Number one off the album, the opening track is called Lorraine, which I assume is a reference to his ex-girlfriend, because it's just a really sappy song about him getting his heart broken. A pretty solid instrumental on that. It's a little unique because the first half is a spoken word, or I guess the first like 3/4 of it is just Trippie Redd, just kind of, it's a spoken word type piece, and that part's very good. But then at the end, Trippie Redd just kind of starts singing. It doesn't really make sense. I think he just should have kept it to the spoken word part. So number 3 off the album is a song called Lovesick, and I guess I'll play some of these songs because just to give you guys a bit of a frame of reference. You can just forget about what I said. Think it's best to live without what I said. I mean, come on now. Come on, tell me that track doesn't go hard. Tell me that shit don't go hard. Listen to that fucking chorus. The general consensus about this album is it's definitely better than Trippie's last few. I felt Trippie's first album, A Love Letter to You 1, was probably his most solid project yet. And I don't think I've listened to this one enough, but this could definitely come close to it because it's a solid track. And let's listen to the one with Trippie, Juice, and YNW Melly on it, because that shit go hard. Fucking microphone fell. As much as I'm kind of praising this album, there are some low points of it. There are a few songs on here that just sound like just stereotypical Trippie songs, I guess. Like they don't really sound original. They sound like a song he's made before. Like it sounds familiar when it comes on. There's this fucking song with Smoke Perp that is fucking abysmal. It's fucking terrible. So I guess we'll play that. All for mine, baby, your love is just all for mine. Try to go get that money and bring it back to me. And you been on my mind, girl, you're like a drug to me. Every time I'm like fucking OD. What the fuck is that? Why would anybody record that and take the time of mastering it and sending it off to Trippie Redd, and nobody told him that it sounded like shit? What the fuck is he saying? And don't get me wrong, I like me some Smoke Perp. Like Smoke Perp has some bangers. He's good, but he should just stay as far away from Trippie Redd as possible if this is the type of music he's gonna make with it, because it fucking sucks. There's this one song, it's the second to last song on the album, and it's a whole 4 minutes. I think it's not the longest song on the album, but it's one of the longest songs on the album, and it's just so fucking sleepy. Come here, but I know like the chorus is solid, the chorus is good, but holy shit, I'm gonna fucking pass out. And there's a feature from this girl in here, and it's not needed. Shut up. Like, it's not bad per se. Like, her voice is solid, but what does this add to the song? Like, she's saying nothing. She's about to fall asleep in the studio. Although despite the downfalls, it's a solid project. Definitely better than some of his last ones. Maybe one of the best that he's put out. If you have the time, if you have the 59 minutes to listen to it, I highly recommend it. I didn't come up with like a rating or anything out of 10 to give it. I don't know. I guess I didn't think that far ahead. But if you get a chance, go ahead and listen to it. It's fucking fire. No matter who you are, you'll find something you'll like on it. And
you nigga talking like you with it till we pulling up. Yeah, till we pulling up. You nigga talking like you with it till we pulling up. Bang bang with the pistol like I'm bang bang. We are not the same. I bang blood gang. Hit your ass, now your ass like Stranger Things. I'm an alien.